Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Jex Russell Show, formerly known as Grab a Stack of Rock. I'm your host. My name is Jex Russell. Pleased to meet you. Now, if you've been watching this show for quite some time now, you're probably wondering to yourselves, where's Mike? Huh? Who's this clown? Where's the LeBrain? Well, how can I say this? Mike is history. I mean, he's not dead or anything like that. He's still alive and well, but he's resigned. He gave his resignation. He messaged me and he said, Jex, I can't take this anymore. I can't keep hosting this show week after week. You take it. Grab a Stack of Rock is yours. You're the host now. I mean, sure. All right. I mean, how can I say no? So, welcome to the new and improved Grab a Stack of Rock. And I've done some thinking, and there will be changes. There will be changes. Like, for instance, the whole rock thing, it's got to go. It's got to go. It's overdone. It's unoriginal. You know, if you want to hear about rock and roll, go see Peter Kerr at Rock Daydream Nation. You can go see John Clauser at My Music Corner. TooLoudTooOldMusic.com with John T. Snow. You can go see Tim Derling, Tim's Vinyl Confessions. Deke Williamson at the Distortion Den. There are options. This is not one. No more rock here, okay? Not to worry. I have an idea. I have an idea. Footwear. Footwear. Shoes. Because that's what people really want to see. That's where the views are, my friends. Shoes equals views. I mean, it even rhymes. Okay, no. Example. This sucker right here. I bought this sneaker in 2004. That's right. I've had this for 20 years almost. I have two of them actually, one for each foot. And now at a quick glance, you're probably thinking to yourselves, that's a Converse. That is a Chuck Taylor, right? Wrong. Wrong. If you look closely right here, this is a Chuck Taylor knockoff from a company who calls themselves Fresh. See, that's the kind of stuff you can enjoy right here on the brand new and improved Grab a Stack of Rock. Wait, I'll have to change the name, wouldn't I? Grab a stack of grab a stack of socks. Grab a stack of socks because you can't wear shoes if you're not wearing socks. I mean, you could, but you'd be uncomfortable. I mean, there'd be blisters and this and that. But there you have it, folks. In a nutshell, that is the new direction we're taking the show because it only makes sense. It only makes sense to take the show that direction. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? And scene. All right, enough of that, guys. Let's get this party started. I hope you all enjoyed that little performance. But let's do this for real. Grab a Stack of Rock, episode 52. Marker. Okay. None of it is true. None of it is true. Grab a Stack of Rock is not going anywhere. The rock is staying. It's always going to be about the music. And Mike is still a part of the show. Okay. He's just taking a break this week, guys. Everybody needs a break once in a while. Everybody needs a Kit Kat. And that's what Mike is doing at this very moment. Okay. He's just taking a break. Originally, the idea was to have a LeBrainless episode where Mike could take a rest, and Harrison, Cobb, and myself were going to be the co-host, and we're going to have a great group of guests joining us. But unfortunately, Harrison fell ill, so he won't be joining us tonight. So I was asked to take over solo host duties, which I'm sure Mike regrets right now. But I said, of course, I'd be happy to do it. And Mike is still, he's still present. He might not be in front of the camera, but I do regret it. He's not in front of the camera, but he is working the controls tonight. He's going to be in charge of monitoring comments, which I can't read right now because they're going so darn fast. And he's going to be doing the close-ups. He's going to be cueing the promos when needed. So let's give a big round of applause for Mike. Okay, my kids are sleeping right now, so I'm doing a silent applause. But you at home, give her, just give her. Let's give it up for Mike because none of this would be possible without him, and he works hard every week to make this happen. So, Mike, we love you, man. So let's get on with the show. I'm actually not by my lonesome tonight. Oh no. I have a great group of guests joining me. So a cast of characters, if you will. So let's bring him out, shall we? Let's start one at a time. You know him from tooloud2oldmusic.com. And his name is John T. Snow. Let's give a round of applause. John T. Snow.
I have some shoes.
You understood the assignment.
Yes.
Wonderful. How are you doing,
Hey, Jeff.
John?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, doing great, my friend. A little nervous.
Too close. Well,
Kinda
nervous. Why are you doing great?
Oh, thank you. Never hosted this show anyway.
Never hosted this show. I was about to say you've hosted before.
Yes, and so have you, by the way.
Yes.
For those who don't know, there is a new channel. I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about that a little later on, but
yeah, we can chat about that later.
Yeah, but I've seen it. I like it.
Thank you.
No problem. So we'll bring out the other guests before we go on into the tunes here. This guy is becoming a bit of a regular of the show, yet it's my first time meeting him face to face. So let's give it up for Metal Roger.
It's John Stamos. There he is.
Oh, John Stamos? Uncle Jesse in the house.
And you're on mute.
Uh-oh.
I forgot.
Yeah, there
Someone's
you go.
Frozen.
Yeah. Just felt like reading about John Stamos during that 5-minute, whatever that was.
5-minute monologue. Yeah.
Yes, there was some time. How are you doing, Roger?
It's better than most of the crap SNL has done in the last, decade?
I'll take it. All right. And I don't know if our other guest, he said he might be late, so I don't know if he's here. Mike will be able to confirm. Oh, he has arrived. There he is. Aaron, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, excellent.
Good. It's good to see everyone. Nice to meet you, Roger. I'm Aaron.
Hi.
Hey, Aaron.
I'm pretty sick.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry to hear that.
well, at least
You're
we're doing
sick.
this at a
You
distance.
made it. Harrison's sick and didn't. So
Yeah,
what's that say about
I
Harrison?
think I got whatever Harrison has.
All right, folks. So tonight we're just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna do what the title says. We're gonna grab some stacks of rock and talk about them. You guys ready?
Awesome. Let's go.
All right. So
Sure,
let's
why
just
not?
go. You have time, right?
Yeah, I got time.
Okay, good. So let's just go clockwise. So let's starting with John. What do you have for us tonight, John?
Okay, I asked Mike if I had shown any of this stuff, and he doesn't remember me doing it. Oops. Hold on a second.
Oh, there it goes.
I just spilled something, and it got over some product, so I need to clean that up. So, all right. Sorry about that. Anyway, back in December, I went to see the Final Kiss show, and so I have a few things I picked up at the show, and so I was going to show those off. First being this shirt. This is from the night of the final show, December 2nd. And then it's got this nice on the back as well.
Nice.
So, and of course, you can't just have one shirt. You have to have more.
Collect them all.
They had one for both nights. And so you got this one from Madison Square Garden. On the December 1st and 2nd. So I had to have those. I should have bought the December 1st one, but I didn't go to that show, so I didn't think it would be right for me to buy that one. So
right.
And then at the show, on every seat, you would have these little lights. Now the light no longer works; the battery died. But as you can see, it is for the final episode or the final show. And then walking around New York City that week, there were all sorts of things going on. And so I picked up anything that was Kiss related. And then there was this little note card that it's selling these little figurines. So those little figures on the front were for sale. Then if you rode the subway, you got Metro cards with Kiss on them. So,
wow.
They made about, I forget, 50,000 of those. So, but they were available like all week, so anybody could have gotten them.
Right.
And then I did pick up some, what do you call it? Stuff from the final thing at the show. Then they had these newspapers from the New York Post with Kiss on them.
Oh wow.
And I think there were 2 or 3 days of this. This is the only one I got. So it's just a cover that goes around the paper. And then the regular paper was inside. So,
Oh, there's an inner cover too.
yeah. So then you got this on the inside. So,
That's cool.
and I think, no, there was one more thing. Sorry. The granddaddy of them all. I got the tour book that's specific for the final 2 nights of the show. So, and it is huge, heavy. The pictures are fantastic inside.
Oh wow.
I have one when I saw him in 2019 for the Still the End of the Road tour, but I had to have this one since it was exclusive for the Madison Square Garden show.
Of course. I
And
have
I
a
collect their tour books, so that kind of was another reason. So
Sweet. I have a question for you, John. I know you've seen Kiss several times. Was there something different since being the final show? Was it like more emotional than previous, or like was it just like a Kiss show like all others?
it was just Kiss show like all the others.
Okay.
Yeah, they their thought behind the whole thing was when they were going to every city, it was the final show in that city. So everybody was going to see the final Kiss show. So it wasn't that much different. Of course, they had the pay-per-view stuff going on that last night. The light band, that was totally different. So that was blinking throughout the show. That did not occur at any other shows. They just, I love the show. It was a great Kiss show, but the lack of emotion was from the band was kind of disappointing. That they didn't treat it as their final show. They just treated it as another show because Kiss is still going on as the Avatars, which that's a whole nother conversation. So yeah, I love the show. It was worth going. Glad to say I could be there. Had a blast with my brother. New York was fun to go around and see some stuff. We went to where they did the cover for Detroit Dress to Kill. We went to that street corner and got our picture taken on that street corner. We went to the Electric Lady Studios where they did all the demos before the first Kiss album. So we did a lot of little things like that made it kind of fun. And so it was a great experience overall. But as far as anything extra special as a Kiss show, no, it was just a Kiss show. So yeah,
still got your money's worth.
I enjoyed it. Yes. I still, for me, I wanted to be there, and I didn't expect anything different because it's Kiss. They don't really do anything different. It's the same set list almost every time, and so I wasn't disappointed in that fact. It's just it would have been nice for them to come back out at the end and be, give a final thanks and a final bow and just something emotional, but nothing. So
That's too bad, but again, at least you got one final Kiss show in your system.
Yeah, only after I don't know a dozen or so. That was one more was fine.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna go clean this up while the next person's going. So
okay,
I'll be back.
Sounds good. So I'm thinking we'll probably do about three or four turns tonight. So
okay.
Metal Roger.
I call this stack High School Roger. So I'll just show a couple for now. This is Alexis on Fire. Yeah, the metal guy listens to Screamo. How the hell did that happen? It's because I'm not an elitist. I don't care. Let's see.
Right on.
And here's something funny. Warped Tour, but look who's on the front of it. Huh? Miley Cyrus, I think. Does that look like her? I'm not sure. Might not be.
Is it?
It does look
Doubt it.
like her. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, what else?
Oh, John Clauser
I
said he's looking.
definitely shouldn't show this because the CD covers. Yeah, we'll throw that to the side. It's my friend's band
Yeah.
when he was alive.
Oh.
Anyway,
Can you describe it to
Metallica,
us?
of course.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I won't see any Lulu in this pile. Oh, my favorite.
There's no
Metallica.
judgment here. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is a classic. Can't go wrong with Masters.
Let's see what else I have. I haven't looked at this pile in like probably about 5 years. Here's something really out there that you wouldn't expect from me. Death Cab for a Cutie. Why do I
Okay.
have this?
Why not?
I don't know. Good CD,
Yeah,
though.
why not? Good point.
I used to love Will Follow You Into the Dark. That was very good. I
Might
don't
ask
know,
me.
Mike. Well, I have a question for Mike, seeing as he's watching this. Isn't the point of a day off to actually just like relax?
See, I don't have access to the controls, so he still needs to be here to do the test.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought he was just spying to make sure I'd behave. Isn't this
No.
the youngest panel without Mike? It's gotta be. Isn't Mike like
Possibly.
70?
I'm not even touching that. No, I'm not even saying anything. No. All right. What else you got for us, Raj?
Oh, this is I don't even know what to call them, but like country slash.
Oh, you got
and I
you got a
hate
strike.
most country, let me tell you. But
You got
I
a
don't
strike,
know.
by the way.
Something about
Mike
my
is giving
friend's band.
strike one.
Sweet.
Yikes. John Clauser says yikes.
He's the one
All
that
right.
started all this, so it's his fault. Whatever I say, it's his fault. I might be high on medication, but
Sweet.
Lucky.
no, I'm kidding. I'm not. Oh man,
Yeah,
Buckley's
so
is so terrible.
John is looking forward to the Screaming for Vengeance show with you.
Aw. I don't know if I'll be as good as that Pete guy.
Pete's
that
good.
guy's-
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Anyway, I'll pass my turn for now.
All right. Aaron of the KMA East. How you doing, buddy?
Good. I just want to ask, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, John can.
You can't. Is it
I
good?
was kidding.
Oh,
He's
okay.
going to answer you if I couldn't hear you.
I also want to ask this light. This light off is better?
That's
Better.
better.
That's better. Okay.
Yeah.
I never remember how I have it the last time I did this.
Unless
No
you
problem.
don't want us to see you, then the other way's better.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, if
I
your
mean, that's your
camera's shy,
choice.
turn it off.
I wouldn't blame you for saying, "Oh God, put the light back on." So you said three. So I've made 3 piles.
Okay, yeah, we'll do about 3 turns probably. Yeah.
I'll go quick because I have a lot. The first one makes me incredibly happy. This was my big Grail list acquisition. Tobin Sprouts demos and outtakes with Eyes and Weasel. There's only 1,000 of these made, and it's been on my list for a long time. And one appeared at a reasonable price, so there it is. But what's awesome?
I've never heard. Is that where's he from?
Tobin Sprout was in a band called Guided by Voices.
Oh, okay. I've heard. Yeah.
Which I rant about and dearly love. And he made some solo records as well, because they all did. And there's a million releases out there, and I'll never have them all. But what's awesome is, of course, GBV. See, Mike knows. But what's awesome is the day before that Grail list item appeared, I got volume 2 in the mail. So that's Demos and Outtakes volume 2.
Oh.
And then volume 1 showed up in the mail the next day. So I have them both now. This is a new release.
Perfect.
This one is from 1999, and there were only 1,000 of them, 1,000 CDs and 1,000 LPs. So
Wow.
So I got that. And then I got a gift card for Christmas. So I went down to my local Sour Cat Records. Hello, Russ, if you ever see this. And I just grabbed random stuff. I got the Hilliard Ensemble. I haven't listened to it yet, but I hear they're quite interesting. So I'll check that out. I got a John Lee Hooker. Don't Turn Me From Your Door. Sings his blues. There you go. I got the Prince Batman
Ooh.
soundtrack.
I like that. Like
Yeah.
that a lot.
Because I did not have this. I know all of these songs and I probably know all the words, but I did not actually own this. And so there you go. I got
Nice.
Rai Cooter with Ali Farka Tour or Toure. I don't know how you say that. Talking Timbuktu, which is another album that I used to own. And then when I looked for it, it wasn't here. So I found a replacement copy. This was a blues compilation for the next generation, Mojo working. And it's a real mix. It goes from Robert Johnson right through to Keb Mo, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Johnny Winters on there, Book of White, a bunch of old guys on there, as well as some newer stuff. So that's pretty cool. I simply read greatest hits because I'm a sucker for greatest hits when there's a band that I like a couple of songs. So I just grabbed those. All of these I found for like $1.99. Some of them maybe a little more with the gift card, but I got Gojira's Magma.
Ooh, Gojira.
Yeah, that one's
Yes.
great.
Now I love Gojira. I have seen them in concert. I would see them again. And this is a duplicate copy, and it's in perfect condition. And I paid $1.99 for it. So if there's anybody out there that is in need of this, that may be available. I got the London Chuck Berry sessions.
Nice.
Now I also have the London Bo Diddley and Howlin' Wolf, and I think there's one other one, isn't there? There's a whole series of London sessions. Anyway, I got that one. Matt Costa, Songs We Sing. If you don't know who Matt Costa is, he is on Jack Johnson's Brushfire Records. So Jack Johnson is the strummy, happy, couldn't possibly have road rage guy. And Matt Costa is sort of in that vein. I got 2 CD of Oscar Peterson's Beginnings, 1945 to 1949. So it's a chronology, so they're in order, which is pretty cool. And there's all kinds of songs on there. A lot of it I'd already heard before because I'm a fan of Oscar Peterson, but it's nice to have them all in one place. The only Rio Statics album, I think, that I did not own. So this was a happy find. Here Come the Wolves, which is that album cover is very much like that painting, the Canadian painting from out east, where they're running at the train. What's that called? Oh, I shouldn't have started that conversation. There's a famous painting. There's a famous painting that this looks like, and I'll think of it later.
Yeah, I should know that, but I don't.
Yeah. Oh, he's a very famous Canadian painter. What's the name of the? My wife will be upstairs. I could ask her. Anyway, so Rio Statics, I love them. I have all their other albums, I think, but that one, so now I have it too. And the last one I'll show you this round is Kurt Weill. I've heard, I have heard the name, but I had not heard the album, and I still need to get to it. This is a 2 CD bonus version with some bonus tracks on there too, but I've heard good things, so I'm going to try that out as well. So I will cede my turn. That's a whole pile of stuff.
Wow, you're bringing the variety. That's good. So many different styles of music there.
Well, if anybody has seen me before, they know that I am all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah. It's actually easier for me to tell you what I don't like to listen to than it is what I do.
Which is what? What does Aaron not listen to?
Okay, I can't do opera. I have tried.
Okay.
I simply cannot. I can do the music. I can do the classical music part of it, but the singing just turns me off. I've seen it.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know. it's always some guy with a magic sword, and he marries his sister, and I can't
I
get
do
into
have a sword over there.
it.
You got to do it,
I've
Rod.
I've seen operas in person. I've listened to CDs. I can't do it.
Not for everyone. I get that. I get
Gangster rap. I can't do that.
agreed.
I like rap if they have something to say, but if all they're doing is bragging about how they came up from the hood and they've been shot 9 times and all the women love them and they've got the most expensive alcohol and cars, I don't care. I can't do it. If they have something socially conscious to say, then great. I will listen to that. That's about it. Oh, and the New Country. Can't do the New Country.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because it's just
Not a country
basically a bunch of people who grew up watching Van Halen videos.
Yeah.
But they're from the South somewhere, so they should be making country music. So they kind of made it rock, and they're jumping off of drum risers, and there's all the lights and everything. And it's got a twang, so it's country. I can't do it. I call it y'alternative music. I can't.
Y'alternative.
I can't listen to it.
I thought you were going to mention the country bands that you think you're watching some kind of Backstreet Boy concert.
Well, those too, right? All the stuff where they're trying to update it, right? Like I grew up, my grandparents listened to Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash and Patsy Cline and all that stuff. And that's fine. I can listen to that. I love that. But the newer stuff, like the in the last 10 years, most of it I can't do.
Yeah, there's one
song. There's
one
song
guy called Zach Bryan. He's very different country.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
And I think you'd like him.
Okay.
I'll
write that down.
He's just, his songs are just interesting. There's some depth to them.
Okay.
And it's not like that bro country sound. It's more old school style.
Oh God, if there's another song about how they took their truck down to the river and they played the guitar for their girl, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's over. Like, anyway, that's just me. And now
I get it.
Listening who enjoys that. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I was ceding my turn and then I started ranting. You guys go ahead. John, you're up.
I've already gone. I'm out of order now, but yeah.
Oh, Jack. Okay, good.
So I'll do my first turn. Then we'll take a little break and check out a little promo.
Ooh.
So, real quick, a couple of weeks ago, I went to a buddy of mine took me to a record store I'd never been to called East Coast Records in Amherst, Nova Scotia, which is just across the border. And in a sad turn of events, they're closing. So we went to check out. They're having closing sales. Everything's half price. So we went to check it out. And the CD section was actually caught me by surprise. Found some good stuff. I usually don't pick these up, but for the price, I thought it was cool. This is Hard Rock Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't really pick these up because I'd rather have like the full album, like from the artist. But the track list here is really good. I thought, you know what, this would be a perfect road trip compilation. Yeah, so I picked it up. Like, for example, oh yeah, that's Raj.
No, I think I do.
Oh, is that Aaron? I don't recognize
me. This is my Kiss CD.
Okay. Oh yeah, I had that one too. But yeah, like it's Scorpions, No One Like You, Poison, Talk Dirty to Me, Cinderella, Gypsy Road, Kiss, Detroit Rock City, Yngwie Malmsteen, Heaven Tonight, Y&T.
I don't.
Dim.
Y&T.
Summertime Blues, Summertime Girls, Summertime Blues, Summertime Girls, Mr. Roboto, which is kind of out of place, but you know what? Like I said, road trip tunes. So I picked that one up. This is a Canadian band, and I hear them on the radio all the time. And there's a song called Flying that often plays on the local radio. And my oldest son loves it. So I picked it up with him in mind. This is Prism, over 60 minutes with Prism.
Mm-hmm.
So Aaron and Roger, being Canadian, you might remember these compilations. Or John, you might even have seen them before.
But by
Capitol Records.
Yeah. David Wilcox.
So, Helix has one. I think Red Rider. There's a whole bunch of these. So I don't know much about Prism other than a few songs I hear on the radio. So I thought, you know what? So it's $3.95, half price. So
why not?
Pick it up. John, I feel like you like this guy. I feel like you've shown off some of his stuff before. Billy Idol.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Yes. Vital Idol. I got I've been picking up some Billy Idol stuff. You'll see some more in one of my next turn. But again, I've heard his stuff on the radio. You know, I thought it was good, but I never really took a deep dive into his stuff. And I'm starting to do that, and I'm really liking his music. You know, it's straight up rock and roll.
Hear that.
Yeah. And this is like this one here. I wouldn't start with this one for anyone who's looking to get into Billy Idol because this is like all remixes of
But
previously.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yes.
I think it's an essential Idol one to have
Yeah.
because some of the
I-
remixes I like better than the studio songs.
Yeah. I like the White Wedding parts 1 and 2, like that extended. I can't listen to the shorter version now. It just it feels like something's missing. I need to listen to that 8-minute version, you know?
Yeah.
So, Billy Idol. This
Oh,
was
you got the
cool.
Prism one. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Nice. There you go. Are you a Prism fan, Aaron?
Sure. Yeah. Well, for a compilation, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, I know the hits, and there's going to be some stuff I've never heard, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this before, so I thought I like this band. I try to pick up whatever I find from them. This is Deep Purple, a live show called Come Hell or High Water. This is from the what's their album from '93?
It's my controller.
Anybody? I'm drawing a
I'm
blank.
sure Mike will type it in just a second.
Yeah, exactly. Mike, help us out. The battle rages on. Yes,
Yeah.
or no, the battle rages on. Book. Anyway, this was recorded in Germany, November 9th, 1993, and October 16th, 1993, and then in England in November. And I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of you got a few songs from that Battle Rages On, but you have classics: Highway Star, Black Knight, Perfect Strangers, Anyone's Daughter, Child in Time. There's only 9 tracks though, which I find is sad. I feel like it's going to be a little short, but again, I'll take whatever I can get. Yeah, Japanese version has 3 bonus tracks. Of course, Mike would know that. Now I need to find the Japanese. Thanks, Mike. But yeah, looking forward to that one. Then the final 2, I got some greatest hits because sometimes it's just easy. They're just easier to find. So until I could find full albums, I'll pick these up. Devo, got plenty of them on vinyl. Did not have anything on CD.
Mm-hmm.
So this again, perfect for the car. And this is an artist I've just been getting into her. I've known her for years, heard the radio stuff, never took the time to check out her albums, and I think she's great. Pat Benatar.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
So,
I got a lot of her stuff.
do you?
Yeah.
I started buying some on vinyl. I have her first and third, I believe, album, and now I'm just gonna pick up anything else I could find because again, I only knew "Hit Me with Your Best Shot," Heartbreaker, the radio stuff. I thought fine, but I never really took the time. Now I'm like, there's some good stuff. There's some rockin' stuff on here.
Yeah.
So now I'm hooked. So that was the last item I picked up at East Coast Records. So
Cool.
now we're gonna take a little break and check out a wonderful little promo.
Hey guys, it's Jon Snow with TooLoud2OldMusic.com coming at you with some exciting news. After 8 years of running the site, we decided we'd do a show, and the show is going to be called The Collection. So naturally, it's about my collection, and we have over 2,000 pieces, so we thought it'd be good to go through them. Occasionally, we'll have guests, maybe even having some of the artists that are in my collection on for interviews. We don't know what's in store, so hopefully you'll be excited about it as much as we are. And it'll be coming soon. So go to YouTube, click subscribe so you'll be notified when the shows post. Thanks and welcome to The Collection. Whoa.
That's perfect, John. I noticed the Billy Idol shrine at the end there. I'm like, oh, there you go. That's confirmation. I was like, you like this guy, don't you? Confirmation.
Yeah, just a little bit. I have everything he's done.
Oh, nice.
So we know the show's actually started. We put it's just me. I put my first episode out last week where we went through this big box of Need to Breathe stuff that I bought for just this one little CD is all I wanted. It's one of my holy grail items.
Nice.
It's the Fan Club Insider LP number 6. And that's what I wanted. But to get it, I had to buy everything. So I bought everything. And we go through that big old box. So, and then we'll have another episode coming up this coming week which will be about all my February purchases and stuff. So you'll get a sneak preview in just a second. Yeah. As far as what I have, because I have a few things here for that. So is it my turn now?
Yeah, we're gonna keep the same order that we did last time. So it'll be John, Roger, Aaron, and me.
Okay. So, but yeah, thanks, Mike, for showing that. So I got something new today in the mail. So we've got the brand new Ace Frehley, and I only bought one variant, even though I think there's 100. I bought the red. I brought the red. What did I get? The red transparent. That's the one I bought. See, I don't buy different variants, but I buy different formats. So I had to have the CD as well. And if you can see this is the lenticular. So no lightning, no
cool.
lightning. So
right on. I like that.
Yeah. So that came in today.
Have you listened to it yet?
Yeah, I did. I have streamed it. I haven't actually listened to those yet because they came later in the day. Well, after I was working. And after I'm done working, I shut down and went and spent time with the family. So, so I haven't actually physically listened to the product yet, but I will.
What are your thoughts? Real quick thoughts.
It's Ace. He's not the best singer, but I do enjoy Ace. I have every album he has, so that's why I had to have this one. I'll give it some time, but some of the songs sounded great, and some didn't hit me very. I don't remember some of them. So, but, only one listen. So, it's early.
It'll be reviewed, I'm sure.
Yeah, down the road sometime. I don't know if it'll be on the site or on the collection. I'm not real sure. I haven't decided yet. Because now I got to make a decision. Does it go on the site or does it go or for the show? And then speaking of formats, I got this 8-track. Collective Soul. The new release is live at the print shop. It was a record store day release. I just got my hands on an 8-track.
Wow.
I don't even have a player. So that's kind of how crazy of a collector you can be sometimes, But I was like, if they're going to take the time to put it in an 8-track, I'm going to buy it. Why not?
Well, yeah.
Because thanks to Tim, I collect 8-tracks too now. Yeah.
Do you have a Savers in your town? Because you could probably get an 8-track player for about $3.
No, we don't. I don't. That's like a thrift place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call it Value Village here, but it's the same thing.
We have like Goodwills and places like that. I'd have to.
Absolutely.
I don't know if they'd play though. I'd be afraid they'd suck up the tape and ruin it. Yeah. The problem is restoring the players and the tapes. A couple new things I've gotten recently were sent to me from people. Mr. Deke sent me my very first Iron Maiden CD. Live After Death.
And that's a good one.
Yeah, great place.
I've already listened to it and it's great. Yeah.
Good job, Deke. How is that your first Iron Maiden in 2024?
That's my first Iron Maiden. Can you believe that?
In 2024, John. How is that your first?
It's never too late.
It's never too late. And it's a very daunting collection to even start with because there's so much stuff out there. I'm afraid to go down that rabbit hole, but now it's started. So we'll have to see.
Start from the beginning.
Something I've gotten recently, wasn't this month, but it was from someone on this show. I had to pull it out. It's Tragically Hip.
Yes.
Your favorites. And Aaron sent this to me because I mentioned I'd never, and you can see Aaron always puts in his little note. And I saved that inside it. But it's a 2-CD set. Actually, I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed it. And so it'll get played again.
Excellent.
Now I can thank Aaron personally.
Yes. Well, you're welcome personally.
An email or something. So thank you. I now have some more CanCon in the collection.
Nice.
And I'm trying to think because I'm not going through everything because I'm saving it all for the video. But as I'm sure anyone's aware that goes to my site, I've got this new Art of Anarchy CD, Let There Be Anarchy, because the new singer is Jeff Scott Soto.
Oh, cool.
And this is CD number 71 in my Jeff Scott Soto collection. So,
That's starting to rival my GBV collection.
yeah, it is.
Getting close, man. It's getting close.
So, and that's it for that round. So,
All right. So I was just looking at the comments. John Clauser says he saw that Live After Death tour when it was happening.
wow.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And Henry was saying that his favorite Maiden is Made in England, which I believe was on the Seventh Sun tour. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. And now, Mr. Rogers.
With a kitty.
With the cat.
Yeah. Where is she? Oh, you're over there. I clearly don't know what's going on. Anyway, here's a shocker for you. Another Metallica Reload.
Reload.
Here's even something weirder. I actually got introduced Metallica through Load and Reload.
Mhm.
I don't understand how that happened, but I like them. I
Oh,
really
I
like
like
them. Let us see the discs
The
more.
discs.
Okay,
What's the
I'm
disc?
sorry, Mike. All right, this is Papa Roach. This is better,
Oh,
Mike.
yeah.
I'm not being sarcastic either. Clearly, it's my first time. You know, it's funny. I used to hate this CD when I was younger, but now I like it. Grew on me. Which
I think it's
that's
great.
that's the sign of a good album. Has to grow
You know-
on you, I think.
What's making me laugh is that Mike is behind the scenes, but he's still in the controls. Hey, hold up that disc a little longer.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I had no idea I had this. This is just some random Queen
Oh
greatest
yeah.
hits. I had no idea I had this. Look, the track listing too.
Stone Cold Crazy. There you go. That's a great way to start.
Show must go
Yeah.
on. I
Tie
want it
Your
all.
Mother Down. That's an underrated Queen song, I think.
Agreed. I love that one.
All right, throw that in the pile. Oh, just this. Another Metallica.
Yes, I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot.
And I don't know how Mike doesn't remember it because Spit Out the Bone is probably one of their best songs they've made. And
Oh man, and they saved it for last too. Didn't it's the last track, isn't it?
you are correct, sir.
Oh, it's such a great closer.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Ghost. Huh?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Which one? Which one?
I cannot pronounce it, but it's the one
Yeah.
with Cersei and Spirit and From the Pinnacle to the Pit.
I think I'm missing that one.
Mel Aurora? I don't know. Here, it's right here. Let's see.
Oh, oh,
I don't
okay.
have. Yeah, I don't have
Doesn't
any.
even look like
Ghost
you've opened it.
Yeah, I haven't because, well, the funny thing is, I was buying CDs for our car, and then my wife wrote off her car, and then bought a car that didn't have a CD player.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Classic.
Mhm.
So that's fine. See, look, another non-open CD.
Fuck, they're kind of games.
Hold on, one sec. My wife doesn't know how to find games on the Xbox. It's pretty funny. Anyway,
Really fucking don't. The
this
fuck?
is
Give me the
They're the
fucking
greatest
Switch.
hits.
this is just the greatest hits of Guns N' Roses.
Looking at the comments here, John Clauser is wondering when you're gonna take out Lulu.
Fuck,
Never.
the fuck?
He's on here.
Anything?
I think he's,
Roger. Oh,
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
getting the game.
no, I was on mute because my wife needs help. Sorry.
oh.
I'm
Okay.
gonna skip the rest of the turn just so
Okay.
I can help her. She's
No.
crazy.
Sounds good. You got to be there for the wife, man.
She'll kill me. No, I'm kidding. If she was gonna kill me, it would have happened a long.
ago.
Yeah, you hear her? She would have said a long time ago.
Before
Years.
we got married.
All right. You are excused. You are excused. So, Aaron, that's your cue.
Awesome. I have a question. Roger, what's your cat's name?
This one is Willow, but we have another cat, and it's Ozzy Posborn.
And that's
Ozzy Osbourne.
And her nickname's Tiny Shit because she literally does whatever she wants. It's ridiculous.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, we have 2 cats as well. They're not in the room, but usually one is underfoot.
Same.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got another random whole bunch of stuff here. So hold on to your hats. First one is the Who Live at Leeds,
Yeah.
which I think, everyone has probably already heard. We don't need to talk about that because, I mean,
It's one of the
been around
greatest
forever.
live albums. Yeah.
Oh, this one I bought and I already had it. It's Victoria Williams with the Loose Band. This Moment in Toronto. It's alive. If you don't know who Victoria Williams is, you might know who Pearl Jam is. And they did a song of hers called Crazy Mary.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Crazy Mary was her song. She's an interesting singer-songwriter. She has a very interesting voice. I love it. May not be for everybody, but I like it. This one is a soundtrack for an epic movie with an epic soundtrack. There you go. You got Hans Zimmer's Gladiator. Sorry, and with Lisa Gerard as well. So that is Are You Not Entertained? Right? Here's another soundtrack. This one is John Williams with Yo-Yo Ma, 7 Years in Tibet, which I watched recently, and it didn't age great, but the music does.
Well, at least
That's
that.
all that matters.
At least that much.
Again, all over the place. This is a compilation, but it's to benefit the Robin Hood Relief Fund. It's the concert for New York City. It's a 2 CD. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there I'd never listened to, Backstreet Boys and, all that stuff. I bought it for Keith Richards and Mick Jagger and
The Who.
yeah, The Who, McCartney's on there. David Bowie's on there. So it's a bunch of stuff. I don't know if that can get any more legible. Elton John. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. So I bought that.
And then they ruin it with Kid Rock and with
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's some stuff I could skip. Let's put it.
Yeah.
This one I bought, and I do this, and I don't need this, but I bought it anyway. This is like a Starbucks compilation, but look who's on it. It's pretty cool. Bob Dylan,
Dylan, wow.
Jeff Buckley, Frank Sinatra, Leonard Cohen's on there.
Sarah
Miles
McCallum.
Davis, Serena Ryder, Smokey Robinson, Sarah Vaughan. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of really good songs and artists on there, but I don't tend to buy. Okay, I shouldn't say that because I did. I do tend to buy these, but it's like the kind of CD you can. I don't know if this is Starbucks or not, but it's Hear Music, the sound of Starbucks. Yeah, see, I knew it. I was right. Anyway, this one is fun. It is. I misposted this as an EP. It's not. It's got 10 tracks. This is Phil Collins' Big Band. A Hot Night in Paris.
Oh, never seen that.
It has some good songs on it. Great songs on it, actually. And from 1999. I'd never seen it before, but I like Phil Collins and I like big bands. So knowing his propensity for having horn sections, I was pretty pleased to grab that for $1.99. This one is a classic. I did not have. I was on a mission from God when I bought this. But yeah, that's an essential. I can't believe. I think I have an LP of that, but I didn't have a CD anyway, and it wasn't a definitive one.
They don't get enough credit as a musical duo. People remember them as the comedy duo. They remember the movie, but musically they were brilliant. And the band, I love the Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll speed up here. This apparently had a slipcase on it. This one didn't have a slipcase. I don't really care. And feel free to go, oh God, really? But I'm a sucker for compilations. This is a greatest hits of Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh.
because there's enough songs that make me want to listen to them that having them all in one
I'm
place.
not
is
going to
pretty good.
complain about that. I love them.
Actually, their song "Let Her Cry" was one of the first songs I learned on guitar. This one is Thelonious Monk and John Coltrane, which is to me essential listening. These kinds of discs, I mean, this was a BMG. This was, it doesn't look like I don't know. There's probably a special edition with all the bonus demo tracks and all that stuff with it, but this I can throw on and I don't really care. I had the Prelude in my head for a long time, so I had to have some. How do you say that? Debussy.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's classical music again, all over the map. This is one of those ones you could buy out of a bin for $2 kind of thing. But it was number 4, the Prelude, that I had stuck in my head. There. See, thank you, Henry. That's good. There's a big box set of the Riverside Years. Yeah. I have seen that. I have never bought it. And these were fun. I'll put them together. Soul Brothers and Soul Sisters.
Oh,
These are compilations. Somebody didn't open the sisters part, but they opened the brothers part. And so there's 14 songs and 14. So there's 28 songs here, and they've got them broken up. I don't know. There's the sisters one. Got a bunch of good stuff on there. Etta James and all the way through Son of a Preacher Man, Dusty Springfield, and then the Soul Brothers has Marvin Gaye and Four Tops and Jackson 5 even, all kinds of stuff on there. So I like to throw that kind of music on. Also, some of my wife's favorite music is this kind of soul type stuff. So
there you go. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. The design is cool. I like the colors. These were on Universal. They're digitally remastered from 2002. So if anybody's looking for those, they do exist. Oh, they do exist. Yeah, again, I got them for super cheap. So more random for the pile.
Nice.
So there you go. I got one more smaller pile here for if we do another one, but
okay,
there you go. That's a whole bunch more stuff.
Variety is the name of the game here, folks.
That's how I live my life.
So I'm going to do a turn, and I'll let Mike behind the scenes. I'll let him decide if he wants us to do a third turn afterwards, because I know he likes to keep this around an hour. So Mike, let us know if you want us to do another turn. So for this pile here, I went to visit my parents 2 weeks back in my hometown, Bathurst, New Brunswick. And I always check the Facebook Marketplace when I'm in another town, just to see. Let's keep it around an hour if we can. Okay.
Oh, so there you go.
So it's probably be the final round then. Now I got to pick and choose. So on Marketplace, I saw this guy was selling a lot of CDs. Like it was like $80 for like 100 some CDs. And there's only like a handful I wanted, but there was one in particular I really wanted. So I asked, hey, if I give you $20, would you give me just these titles? I always ask because there's no harm in asking. And he was cool about it. He's like, yeah, sure. So he broke up the lot, and I'm glad because there's some cool stuff. So with the theme of my first round, Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. Again, I didn't have any Billy Idol before the ones I've shown so far tonight, so I got quite the instant, well, not instant collection, but I got some good ones.
I'm sad I didn't play Billy Idol at my wedding. I wanted to play White Wedding.
Missed opportunity, Roger.
See outside instead of inside.
My wife's chirping me. She's mad because I smoked a cigar.
No. I'm mad because you spent half the reception outside.
Yeah.
Your mother had to go get you and tell you to come inside.
I didn't know my wife was joining.
Welcome to the show, Mrs. Roger. Mrs. Metal Roger. All right, so this one here, this is a band I've heard about. I know some songs. Don't know much about them. I thought I'll give them a try. My buddy Ploff has talked about this album, and I love the cover. This is like 10 years after.
Yep.
Again, don't know them very much, so looking forward to it. What else do we got here? This one was cool and intriguing, and I couldn't pass it up. Again, it's a compilation. I've been getting a lot of compilations lately because again, they're cool for the car. This is called Psychedelic Sunday, and apparently, I did some research. Actually, Roger and Aaron, you guys are from the Ontario area. You might remember this. This was a show called Psychedelic Sunday that was on Q107, which I believe is a Toronto station.
Sure was or is. Yep.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what you're talking about, but my country listening wife remembers that.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, this is not really country, but there's a lot of old psychedelic stuff.
Derringer.
Oh, she says her mom and dad used to listen to them all the time
Nice.
until they fired Dellinger or something.
Wait, the track listing here is great. Alice Cooper, Hello Hooray. You have Santana on here. Wait, there's one. Yes, I've seen All Good People. I love that song. But Hocus Pocus by Focus, which was a big selling point. I'm like, I'll give this compilation a try.
Mm-hmm.
And got the Jimi Hendrix Experience with Are You Experience. Now, I was surprised at first. I'm like, well, that's not the, because it looks like a best of compilation. But I'm like, that's not the cover I remember. But then if you open it up, you have the actual
There you go.
album cover as we remember it. So, and I think the CD is really cool as well. But again, don't have much Hendrix, so wasn't going to back this one up.
Can't go wrong.
Billy Squire, Don't Say No. Only had this on vinyl. Happy to have the CD. But the one I really wanted out of that whole lot, as soon as I saw it, because I did an episode lately on Tim's Vinyl Confessions, where we're going through our top 10 albums of 1994. And this one made my list, but I didn't have a physical copy to show. Now I do. And it's Motley Crue, the self-titled. This is the one and only album with John Corabi
It's a good
on
one.
vocals. And yeah, I really like it. I just never happened to have it. Not an easy album to come by out in the wild. I mean, it was in the delete bins pretty quickly from what I've heard. You can even see the punch hole on the side here. So yeah, really, really happy. This is the yellow variant, which Mike has told me that the yellow and the red have different pictures in the booklet. I didn't know that. I thought just the color was different, but apparently the whole booklet is different. So I guess you got to get both. There you go. And different lyrics. Oh, I forgot about that.
Interesting.
So yeah, so those are the highlights. I'll keep it at that. Those are the highlights. Look at that, 1 hour exactly. So
Yes.
We did it.
before we made it, guys. We made it. So before we sign off and see what everyone's up to, Mike has brought a little teaser that he'd like to share with us for an upcoming show this Sunday. Mike, take it away. Mike. Oh,
We got
yes,
Mike.
it's coming Monday. I'm sorry, Monday. Okay, take
Oh,
two.
Monday.
Mike's got a.
Now the key tracks here are, you know what? I'm not 100% sure. If only I had an expert. If only I had an expert. Wait a minute. I do have an expert. Tim.
How long have you been filming?
And that's all we're getting. We'll look forward to that. I'll grab a stack of rock this Monday. So, guys, this was great. This is a great time. Thanks for being here tonight, everyone. And what do you all have going on? John, take it away.
This week we have, of course, continuation of the Def Leppard and Bon Jovi series on TooLoudToolMusic.com. And then for the collection, we've got the February purchases roundup that will come on Tuesday. I'm actually haven't recorded it yet, but it'll come on Tuesday.
Better get to
Well,
it.
I've still got a couple things I'm waiting on that should be
Oh.
here tomorrow, and so then I'll add them in, and then I'll have a complete February, and that should be
Monday.
it for February. Yeah.
Monday night, 10 p.m. John setting up the camera. Okay.
That is a possibility.
Right on, right on.
Yep.
Aaron,
Yes. I didn't do
what
it.
do you have? What do you have coming up?
Oh, not a whole lot. After a that big blitz in December, I sort of stepped back a little bit. I haven't been posting very often. And I feel really bad because I'm the dude that yells community all the time. And I love all you guys. And then I'm the one that disappeared. But there's a lot of stuff going on here and I'm working on it. And so it takes the time. I have some, my dad has been sending me memes. He's figured out how to send memes. So I have so I have some memes that I'm going to post because I think they're kind of funny. And I'm going to post about this. This is one I was going to show you. This is another Guided by Voices, just came in the mail. It's a Robert Pollard side project. It's called Rip Van Winkle, the Grand Rapids EP. There's only 1,000 of these. So, of course, I had to have one. But this is a new release, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal yet. Not like trying to find one from 1999. The only other thing I was going to say is, Jex, I realized what's thrown me off about this whole chat, and it was messing me up, and I just realized it now. You're not wearing a tank top. That's what messed me up.
Well, I wanted.
It wasn't right.
Next time.
Okay, well, it wasn't a comment or anything. I was just like, there's something off. What is it?
So that was the whole. I thought I should dress up, cover up the arms, but
pipes, man, let's go.
I'm keeping the guns contained. There you go.
There you go. No. So yeah, as far as what's going on for me, it's not much on the blog. I'm going to try, but I have been listening to a lot of music. I promise.
Okay, no problem. Nothing wrong with taking a break.
Yeah, no. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for having me. This has been good, and it's very nice to meet you, Roger, too.
Thanks, you too.
Speaking of Roger, what do you have going on? We know about the Judas Priest show.
Yeah, and I have to finish this book. I've skipped over Mike's parts because that's strike two. Yeah, and we're probably gonna end up recording another show with okay.
Oh,
there you go, Mike. This book.
There you go, Tim Derling. Little shout out.
Yeah. Who would think I would actually shout out someone's book? Which is funny because there's another book from another friend that wrote something that's much bigger, and I'll probably never read it because it's huge. There, am I allowed to plug something else?
Oh yeah, plug whatever you want.
This is my friend's book, and I could beat someone to death with it. See, look at this.
Oh, it's like a dictionary.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Probably has way too big words in it.
I like the artwork.
Yeah. Anyway.
What kind of book is that? Is that like fiction? Is it?
I think it's nonfiction. See, well, I think it's based on myself. Now, it's an adventure book based on I don't know. He loves Dungeons and Dragons and all that other stuff. So he's a good guy. He's been trying to write that for years. But anyway, I digress.
That's awesome.
I think me and Klaus are gonna record a wrestling show. So that's always okay. I say okay because sometimes I don't want to watch, especially this week because I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So thanks, Klauser.
That's every day for me. 5 o'clock. I'm going. I'm ready to go.
And lifting weights that I really shouldn't be lifting. Anyway.
Right. Well, thanks for being here. As for me, nothing really going on. I don't really have any shows on the go or anything on the vlog. It's kind of hit a dry spell, kind of like Aaron said, he wasn't posting very much. Right now, kind of like the idea tank is a little low, but it'll be back. It goes through some motions, so nothing going on for me right now, but
don't have any roles or anything in acting?
No auditions, nothing. Nobody wants me. Anyway, on that note, we like to go out with a song. So I picked out this song because I think it's just so beautiful. Performed live in downtown Kitchener. We're gonna end the show tonight with Paul McLeod and Down in the Streets. So thanks for everyone. Thanks guys for being here. Thanks everyone for watching. Henry, I saw your comments. I know I didn't mention it every time, but Henry, thanks for watching. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a great weekend.
Down in the street they got something going on. Go tell my baby I'm going for a kiss. Baby, she's been gone, and I can't do but wrong to my baby. Down in the street they got smoke from boys around. Old painted ladies on bright corners with blue hearts. Baby, she's been gone, and I can't do but wrong to my baby. Don't cry for me as I tear out my